Hi there, Geminis. This is your love reading for the fourth week of January 24, and it's only for those of you who are dealing with someone or have someone on your mind. Like I always say, this will not resonate with every Gemini out there. Please bear in mind that the roles may be reversed and the signs may or may not be relevant for your particular situation, given that this is a collective reading. Also bear in mind, if these signs are relevant, then they could be somewhere in your chart or this person's chart. So let's talk about this person. Knight of Swords, forgive me. Justice, Libra energy. By the way, this is Gemini. Sorry for not mentioning that. Eight of Cups. Let's talk about you. We have the Empress, Libra energy. We have the Wheel, okay, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. And we have what do we have? Seven of Wands. Now, for the challenge, we have the Page of Swords. Then next move towards you is the King of Cups. Okay, so we're talking about possibly Scorpio here. And the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, as the outcome for the connection at the bottom of the deck, we have Eight of Swords. Someone is either unwilling to see their true worth, or someone feels trapped, or perhaps someone feels that there are much more obstacles than solutions to the situation. But with the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, I'm here to tell you, whatever or whoever these are self-imposed prisons, my friends. This is challenges that you or they put before themselves, basically avoiding the fact that they are absolutely capable and able to kind of go through these challenges with solutions. Okay, so no, you are not, or they are not powerless. It's just their misconception or misrepresentation of themselves in their head. For some of you, this could also indicate feeling trapped in a situation as well, being in some sort of mental prison, but yet it's still something that one person is kind of sure of, but this is just their perception. Okay, that's not the case. I mean, they can easily take these. This is in a Rider-Waite tarot deck, these are paper towels around the eyes, like this blindfold and whatever these chains are. These are just paper towels, so they're easily breakable. It's just someone's state of mind to see them as proper chains, is what I want to say. Okay, let's talk about your person, Knight of Swords. They might be contemplating rushing in with some sort of communication and possible solutions as well. This could be a card of saving the day kind of a situation. There is something that is time sensitive. Maybe this person knows that it is, and they know that they have to hurry up and do this, or save the situation, or come in with some sort of communication. Let's see actually what this is. Seven of Pentacles and this Seven of Swords. I don't know why I want to say this, but there might have been some misunderstanding. Bear with me on this one. Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person has a lot of regrets, and they are quite desperate at this moment, not knowing what the solution may be. There might have been some kind of misunderstanding, because the Seven of Swords can indicate someone being sneaky or doing something behind the other person's back. It could, be a lot of things or what have you. But with the Seven of Pentacles, it feels like it's not truth, because they were actually really into the connection and really wanting to make it grow, to see it getting bigger, growing, On the other hand, this could be about them, if this was the case, that they were sneaky or doing something behind your back. It's like now they know and finally have an understanding that they want to fight and to cherish this connection, and now they're rushing in, knowing full well that the time has come for them to do exactly that, to save the day, or to sort of come in with the communication with regards whatever it is that I just said. But either way, they have a lot of regrets. With these regrets, it's more possible that there was doing something behind your back, like situation. So let's talk about the Justice. If there was something that was unjust, if they were unfair, they want to make it right for some of you. Maybe they're also facing some divorce papers, I want to say, for whichever reason. Maybe you sort of filed for divorce and this is now their focus. If that's not it, and I don't know why I just said that. I just said it. But they usually it's about someone who now finally has a grasp of the fact that there is whatever action, there is a reaction. They could have been served karma at this point, which now they understand that they were blind. Now they are now they see, and they know that they want to make things right. Too many. If there was some sort of like I said, unfairness, injustice that they inflicted, now they want to make things right. That's what they're choosing to do. And we have the sun, which is the Knight of Swords, and the Moon, with the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The thing is, this person is very fearful and very anxious right now. They do not know what's gonna happen. They have a lot of anxiety. If, for example, if there was even a talk of divorce, this might be heavily on their mind. Or even if they were served these papers, that could also something that could have put them in the state of anxiety and a lot of fears, and possibly even the fears of the unknown. The unknown could be also in the fact that they are trying to come in, they want to rush in with this communication to save the day, to correct the injustices and everything that they did wrong. But they might be quite fearful whether you'll take that or not. I had a similar, not the same storyline with Sagittarius, if it means anything. Anyway, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck indicate that they do have understanding now, maybe for the first time, that what the problem perhaps was is that they were not either investing as much energy or time or effort into the connection as you did. Maybe you just were not on the same page, because Three of Pentacles indicates two people in love situations. We are not talking about career situations where there may be a multiple sort of players in the game, like two people being on the same page, but more to the point, two people working together to jointly accomplish something, or to jointly go towards the same goal, being equally enthusiastic about it. That's why we have the Seven of Pentacles here as well. They now want to cherish the connection. If they were, a deceptive person, it didn't have to be something nasty, but it could have been just sort of not telling the truth all the time, or were quite secretive, or maybe they did something behind your back. It's now the time, they know now that they have to really put the same amount of effort into it and actually cherish and nourish this connection. Eight of Cups, this is their focus. You might have left them, or there is a possibility, and they know it, that you are about to go searching for a better, shinier, better horizons out there, and you are ready to perhaps walk away from this connection. This could also indicate them walking away from whatever it is that they sort of, whatever it was that kind of put a stop to this connection, or that was detrimental for the connection itself. So let's see, Eight of Cups, sorry, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, and we have the World, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, okay, and we have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person could be possibly walking away from something or someone in order to get to you, because they want to have this fresh new brand cycle. They want to fight for this connection, which they believe is a very solid, beautiful connection. They might have just woken up to that particular fact in their head, and they're willing to do like everything it takes for them to actually make it happen. The Eight of Pentacles is about a singular focus and trying to accomplish something without any disturbances, because they are definitely hoping for, to accomplish having you in their life. Maybe for some of you, they have to sacrifice something or walk away from something or someone to come to you, but they are definitely happy or wanting to have this brand new cycle. Sorry, I'm just thinking what else. There could be some traveling as also included in this situation. Doesn't have to be. This is not for all of you. We're gonna see how this sort of plays out, and then we'll see if we have to make some adjustments here. Now let's talk about you, the Empress. By the way, like I said, roles can be reversed. If this resonates, you'll know exactly which of these energies is yours. So the Empress, I don't know what's happening, but there were several readings that kind of made me talk about the possibility of pregnancy or children, but that's just for some of you. For the others of you, it's about really, you might be thinking, or this might have been something that you had thought before, that this connection is the source of your ultimate joy, happiness, and abundance. You thought that this person was someone who you will be so happy and maybe even possibly having children with. Just saying, doesn't have to be the case. But on the other hand, this could be you kind of trying to work things out on your own and fight and work on your own joy and happiness as well. Let's see, we have the Four of Pentacles as well as the Three of Pentacles. And it's interesting because there is a progression from 3 to 4, but here's the thing. You could have perhaps thought that you both sort of had the same approaches to the connection, and that you both were on the same page, working towards common goals, building something together, But in all reality, there could have been something, and possibly the Seven of Swords, so something that you either found out about them, or something that, were they lies, were there... whatever it was with the Seven of Swords, like I said, maybe they did something behind your back. And it kind of made you understand, possibly, that, they were not who you thought they were, is what I'm trying to say. And with the Four of Pentacles, there could have been like some sort of emotional detachment. With the regular, or at least, if nothing else, in this particular deck, Four of Pentacles is someone who is, pressing this clutch to their heart space. It's like protecting their heart space, and maybe there is some emotional detachment that happened afterwards. And of course, we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio Aries energy. So yeah, it might have been devastating for you, where you thought that you are both doing the same thing for the sake of the connection. They could have been sneaky in some shape or form. You'll know if this resonates. And that put you, and you had high hopes for this connection. You felt like you were delusional once you found whatever that is that you found out. And of course, it put you to the space of emotional withdrawal. So the Wheel here. The Wheel is a good card. It's about maybe hoping to have a good luck in this situation. For some of you, you're at a turning point, and you know this. So if there was no particular breakup as we speak, you might be contemplating that, knowing full well that this is a turning point in your life. All you want is to have a good luck in this situation, possibly. But then again, we have the Page of Wands here. Okay, let's have another one. So you might be getting ready to communicate something to them. Timidly so. This is a page. It feels, but it's like, I want to say you want to come in and tell them your truth about things. Because if you haven't separated, there is an emotional detachment. Then now it's time to talk about it. Because something happened, and this is a turning point. Justice yet again. So for some of you, this could have already happened, by the way, where you wanted to sort of, this is a turning point, like I said. You wanted to have a new, lucky cycle, and maybe you communicated to this person timidly, so perhaps for some of you, that you perhaps want a divorce, or maybe this is what you're contemplating about doing. And I don't know why I'm saying divorce, because if this is a justice, this could be legal transaction of some sort, but this could also indicate, if that's not about the divorce, it could indicate, you know, the whole idea of what is right and what is wrong, because there is, it's like if they were unfaithful, or not honest, or not trustworthy, or they were secretive, or they were doing things behind your back, it's like, you know what, you were unfair, you inflicted this injustice and unfairness, I cannot trust you, and I wanted to. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. We also have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. If this is just something that you're thinking about, and they are also thinking, or actually they know that that you will come in to tell them all this, now they know they don't want to act fast, but they are overburdened with a lot of fears and anxieties about that situation. But if you are still contemplating this, it became something that you kind of thought through, and now it's full-blown Nine of Wands. It's like, I'm gonna go and do this while I still I don't know why I'm saying these things. It's just the feeling that I'm getting, while I still have, you know, courage to do so. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about the Seven of Wands. Here it is again, Seven of Wands. You are just choosing to persevere. You think you're entitled, which of course you are, all of us are, entitled to your own success. You're persevering in that particular sense where you want to have your own victory. But here's the thing, you don't want to, you are definitely withdrawn. You have some boundaries around you. You are in your protective bubble, not allowing whatever negativity that came your way or is coming your way to sort of put you, what's the expression, to sort of take you down the wrong path. You just want to sort of persevere in this situation, staying positive as much as you can, not allowing anything to burst your bubble. But you do have a lot of boundaries around yourself. With the Four of Pentacles, they might be quite aware of this if you haven't already told them everything that I just said. Once again, the Knight of Wands for the Empress Libra energy. Forgive me. It almost feels, and we started off with that, I mean, it's like, I know what I deserve. There is a joy and happiness to be had, and abundance, which I believe is abundance, progression, and that's kind of the connection that I want to be in, is what I'm getting. And you're still being quite passionate to actually go your own way, and perhaps but not allowing the negativities to deter you, is what I wanted to say earlier. You are being in a Zen space, persevering, maybe a lot of negativities or even possibilities to fight around you, but you're not allowing them. You put your boundaries up because you know what you deserve. Okay, and you're absolutely being passionate about going what you know you deserve. Let's see what else for the Seven of Wands. And we have the Hermit. There may be no communication as we speak. You have done your soul searching, to be honest, to identify what it is that is, and I'm repeating myself, your joy, your happiness, your abundance. So you're not allowing anyone to sort of tell you otherwise. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune yet again at the bottom of the deck, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. The Hermit is a Virgo, if I forgot to mention. So if it means anything, so you are definitely hoping for a better and more lucky kind of next phase in your life, is what I want to say. But something has to fall off that Wheel of Fortune. In one of these decks, I can't remember right now, there is a, actually I do, it's a, I'm sorry, let me think about it, Morgan Freer's, I think, deck. Anyway, where there is a Wheel of Fortune, there are 3 individuals on it, and one is falling off, because that's how destiny works. So this is, you know, karmic cycle as well. And but something has to be let go of. So however this sort of is for you. But all in all, you're determined to work to sort of have your good luck, to have positive shifts, to sort of fight for what you know you deserve, and to not allow anyone to disturb you because you had your time to think through about it. So let's talk about the challenge, Page of Swords. For some of you, this could be a very immature person. Maybe the way they communicate is quite immature, and that is a challenge because someone has to step up to the plate and, you know, be more than a grown-up is what I want to say. That's for the majority of you. I'm sticking to my guns. It's like the first impression that I'm getting, I'm just going for it. It's everything else could be a waste of time. And we have sorry, Queen of Swords, and we have Nine of Wands, and we have Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The thing is, this person have hurt you perhaps on numerous occasions. This could have been a long-term relationship, but you always felt hurt in whichever shape or form, but you know, repeatedly so. And there obviously was a situation where you sort of, I want to say, cut them off, and or maybe in your communication you were like very with these boundaries, like very clear, and telling them you don't want to have any BS anymore. It's like cutting them off. And maybe the problem is that they didn't respond properly. It's like they were immature in this particular communication, but you had your points. You wanted to know them to know that they've hurt you, and not, you know, once or twice. It has been a long-term cycle of these pains and hurt. This is Nine of Wands is a kind of a wounded warrior, so to speak. What that was, and what was the source of your hurt, and why you had to cut, why you want to cut them off, or why if you didn't already, like why the communication was very harsh on your side, because they could have treated you as an option. That could have been one of the things, you know. That could have been the part of the Seven of Swords, like they treated you as an option. Or maybe they thought that they had more than enough time to, you know, whatever. An option could be in a different way, like they could have been giving to other things or people or both. Not just romantic situations. I'm just saying it could have been romantic as well, but you were treated as an option. And you felt like you were emotionally kind of all over the place while this whole thing was taking place, so to speak, for a longer period of time. So you could have been together for a longer period of time. But they are coming in telling you perhaps that they have grown up and emotionally matured, that they really have a lot of love for you, that they want to offer you love the way they know you deserve. They could have had this three cards. I'm going to take them. You could have had the problem with them being immature, even emotionally, like they were not giving in to the connection properly as they should have. By the way, don't mind the genders, because this is a collective reading. So okay, so far we have the Knight of Wands, we have Three of Wands, and we have Page of Swords. So they're definitely coming in with the communication. Unfortunately, it might still be a little bit immature. Maybe they're not as good communicators as they want to be. However, this could also be them telling you, you know what? I'm rushing in. I have a lot of passion about this. I'm passionate about you. Let's have these future plans, long-term plans, solid ones. Let's move in together, or let's move in the same state, or whatever it is. With the Three of Wands, it could be also something where you lived at a distance. Forgive me, whatever the case. But either way, this is about progression, long-term stability, long-term plans, good ones. But something with the Page of Swords is just sort of throwing me off, because if they are there to claim that they have emotionally matured, you would think that they would come in with this attitude of someone who is a very good communicator, or someone who is not as immature as they might be once they communicate this. Moreover, with the what is this? Knight of Wands. This could be a little bit of a, or could have been a person who was in and out, hot and cold. And it seems to be a little bit, yeah, a little bit of a trait that they are still having. So, Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, they want to come in and tell you or give you a solid offer. But there is something that is just, I don't know if it's possible for them to be actually that. They might love you very much so, but I don't think, and I think you'll sort of understand that with this communication, that they are very on and off, and that they might be telling you things regarding love, and let's have progression together in this connection, let's sort of have long-term plans, but they will still seem to be quite immature about it. And I don't know. Let's talk about the Five of Cups. Unfortunately, this is about sadness. I want to say, I don't want to say it, but it's just the feeling that I'm getting. It's like they had their chance, but they just didn't take it. And we had this with, I can't remember which sign, to be honest. You would have to look it up on my channel. But anyway, it's like, and it's interesting with this particular deck. I don't know if you can tell. There are 3 cups that are spilled, but there is also the 4th one in the process of being spilled, and quite nonchalantly with this person's leg. I mean, now there is only 1 cup. Usually it's about 3 cups being spilled and 2 still remaining. So what I want to say is that whatever they come in with here, it's like it's not going to help their cause. It's like they're going to be even making things worse and sort of spilling the 4th one, which is not what this card is all about. So let's talk about the Five of Cups. When it comes to its literal meaning, there will be sadness, and this person will, I want to say, remain sad, fully understanding the fact that them being quite nonchalant was what sort of killed us off, is what I want to say, and why you perhaps didn't take their offer. That's the feeling that I'm getting. The Sun, which is the Leo energy, and the Four of Cups. Like I said, they could absolutely view you as their sun, the joy and the happiness or whatever, but they've missed the opportunity. We have the Four of Cups. And not just the missed opportunity. It's like the Four of Cups followed by clarifying the Five of Cups. They've missed the opportunity. Even if they did take it with this communication here, it was not how it was supposed to happen. And after that follows, you know, the 5th cup will sort of be spilled. Oh, sorry, the 4th one will be spilled. Basically, yeah, they'll remain sad, because what I can tell you most definitely is that this person definitely has a lot of high hopes, and they really believe that you are their ultimate source of joy and happiness and whatever not. Oh, and Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The thing is that this person is very stubborn. They could be actually several things. They could be very stubborn. They could have been someone who is used to doing things their own way, not even consulting you perhaps on things with the Seven of Swords. I don't know. Maybe they were sneaky. They were just, I want to say, overly intense as well. This could also be them with this Eight of Swords, always, I don't know, being in a mental prison of some sort. So, yeah, a lot of stubbornness as well for a lot of you. And it's like you'll see through that. Even if you do understand that they want this, you will see that they have missed their opportunity because they are still immature, that they are still the same old person. They do love you. But whatever they say about the future plans, I don't think you're going to sort of buy into it. Even if they actually mean it, there is something like, oh, you will never change. That's what I'm getting. So let's see, what do we have for my Geminis here? For whomever this resonated. Quite an interesting development. I don't use, I mean, I do follow the meanings of the cards, but you know, the combination of cards and also those first impressions or feelings that I'm getting, that's what I always go for. This is not an exact science, as you know. It's something that the way you connect with the cards. So yeah, let's see. We have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So yeah, it's like maybe that's where the sun comes in. It's like, oh yeah, they missed their opportunity. They will remain sad. Maybe you will be sad as well. But with the sun, it's like, you know what? It could be that. I'm just ready for new horizons as well. And interestingly enough, if this is them, they know that you are. They know that you are. Express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gestures. So for some of you, and I don't know why I'm saying, possibly because of the flirt and the express your love cards here, there could be a situation for a lot of you where you have already met someone. I mean, not necessarily got involved with, but you know, you maybe are flirting or whatever, but it may progress towards something good. But this is definitely a missed opportunity, and because of someone being nonchalant before, and now they will just remain sad. Okay, with the sun here as well, it could be indication that this was something that should have happened, like something that was, you know, the expression, who knows for what this is good. So apparently there are much better things to look forward to. Anyway, this is all I have for you. Sorry for the long video. I wish you all the best, and until the next time, bye.